This is insane. Hello guys, what is going on? My name is PRIYANX and welcome to the third and the last episode of this season. So in the previous episodes, I've shown you guys that how can you make your intro, verse, chorus and the build up of your melodic dubstep track. And in this episode, I'm gonna show you that how do you wanna start your drop and finish it with a lovely break. By the way, the drop is the most important thing of an EDM track, so we have to nail it in this episode. I hope you guys are learning something new from my videos, and I always try to provide some exclusive stuffs only for you guys. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more exciting contents like this. So let's start this last episode without wasting any time. So I'm gonna make the chord set first, since it's my most favorite thing to do when I'm starting a drop. Here you can see I have made a bunch of stacks for the chords. It's so easy, just grab some synths like Harmor, 3x Oscillator and Harmless. Grab their initial preset and do some little sound designing to make it sound like a white saw. So here I have made some chords which are taking care of the mono section of the mix, and I also have made some chords which are taking care of the stereo section of our mix. I always add some strings on my drop to make them a little emotional. Process them a bit and you're done. Now let's make the lead sound. Since I've consolidated the lead sound, I will show you how did I make my lead on another project. So here we are. Let's grab a Harmor. I will go into the articulation and go for the pitch and make a pattern like this. So now the sound will have a sudden pitch down onto every note of our lead. And it will sound something like this. Let's make the melody. Here we need to turn on our legato to have a smooth slide onto our lead. Let's play with the melody. It's sounding great now. Let's go back to our main project now. So here as you can see, I have put the lead and the chords to the FL Studio playlist. Let's take a look at the mixer chain of the lead. I have just used an OTT, a Camel Crusher and a ton of reverb with a mild ping pong delay and a slight bit of EQing. And now let's add the bass sound. So basically I put 2 layers for my drop basses. One is for the mid frequencies and one is for obviously the sub frequency range. So let's make a mid bass first. You just need to grab a harmonic and make it a square wave and turn up the voice to 2 or 3. Add a slight bit of distortion and a little bit of chorus and throw some processing over it. We will take down the low ends because we have to leave some space for our sub. We will reduce some highs to give some space for the chords and the leads too. Now it's sounding pretty wide. Now let's make a sub layer. So now we are going to design the hardest thing of the mix, which is the sub bass. You need to focus really hard to get this. Grab a harmonic and do this. That's it for making the sub. Just make it mono and cut some high frequencies and compress it a bit. That's it. And now our bass is sounding like this. Now as we can see, I've added the drums and added a volume automation for the sidechain. If you're having some problem with your sidechain, I've already explained it on my first episode of this season. You can check that video out from here. And here I want to show something to you. I've added a pitch automation to control the pitch of the drop basses and drop chords. At first you need to select the stretch option from here and turn up the pitch knob range to 12 and create an automation clip for this and make an automation like this. Now you can also link the chord pitch to the automation clip. Do the same as the bass, but here you just need to go over here and select link to controller and go for the bass pitch automation and click accept. I've already done it, so I won't be doing it again. But here for the drop lead, I want to make another pitch automation, so it will sound something like this. So here we can see we have added some uniqueness to our drop by doing a little bit of work. You can easily make your sound a little unique by applying some easy techniques. You just need to have an appropriate knowledge about the functions, and that's it. Alright, so we are heading towards something. Add a layer for the drop lead like this. And now we are going to add some background elements like the ARPs and the FXs. Here is the ARP and the FXs, and we will also add some hats over here. Make sure to link everything to the sidechain bus, except the drums obviously. So you can process the ARP like this. And now we will add a few stuffs like a sub drop and a reverse snare effect in between the drop. And we will also put some weird bass shots and effects like this. And I also added some LFO to the chord and the basses, which is sounding like this at this moment. So I linked the drop bass and the drop chords into a separate mixer bus, as you can see. And I made an automation clip using a Fruity Balance like this. And also automated the Fruity Balances mix. So the LFO will enter smoothly onto the bass and the chords, and they will make your sound a little bit unique. And we are done. And now we need to give some rest to the track by adding a beautiful break. So we are gonna add a few FXs and the same elements from the intro like this. And after that, you need to find a way to continue the track by your own. Every important elements are here: the drop, the intro, the verse, the chorus, and the break. You can even make the second drop for the track, like you can change the lead sound or you can even change the chords. You can finish the track in any way you want. Just be creative and make your own melodic dubstep track. So it's the time to take a listen to our track that we have been making from the first episode. Let's take a listen. Hope you guys enjoyed this season, and if you did, let me know in the comments. I hope some of you guys learned something from this season. I need 100 likes. And if this video gets 100 likes, then I will start making a new season of making a professional EDM track with only FL Studio stock plugins. So feel free to recommend me the genres that you wanna see me making in the next season, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel to have more interesting contents like this. And see you again in the next video. Till then, have fun and keep learning.
When I